Hello again, guys. Welcome back to another episode of 4K Garage. In this episode, it's part 2 of prepping the Rocket Bunny kit for its wrap, which is just a couple of weeks away now, so we're getting down to the wire. So for the prep, we need to sand back all the panels, need to give them a good healthy coating of primer, heavy build primer, perhaps some filler in some spots, and then sand those back to a nice smooth finish, probably around 600, potentially 800 grit in some areas. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us, so we're getting a bit down to the wire because the wrap's just 2 weeks away. Luckily for me, I have a couple of friends coming over to help. That should make the work go so much quicker with 3 of us working on it, priming, sanding and so on. I've already been doing a little bit of prep here, just sanding down the panel with I think 320 grit, and you can see straight away the need to do this either before paint or before wrap or anything really. Just as you get kind of close and you start sanding down the panel, you can see that it has this mottled texture to it. And that's just a kind of natural thing when glass fiber reinforced plastic, anything like that cures, even carbon fiber. You just need to flatten out the surface to get rid of this kind of, it's essentially similar to orange peel and paint. And it's worse in some areas than others, but you flat it out, apply some high build primer, flat it out again, wrap, or paint goes on. Simple as that really. So you just need to do this, probably do the rest of it with the panels off the car, apply some primer, go from there. Here they are. Hello, couple of friends.
Hello.
Right, so what we're doing is we're just sanding, primering, filling where it's needed, and sanding again for a lot of these panels. So a couple of the panels needed filler here, as you can see, and that's just to fill in some of the gaps where I'm not using the rubber seal around all the kit, and so that should give it a nice flush finish. As I say, we're primering them, sanding them back to a nice 600 or 800 grit finish, just to give it that nice texture for that the wrap company's looking for. So we've got the side skirts, we've got the arches, we've got the front bumper, wing, it's all got to be done. So it's going to take a bit of time, but let's crack on with it. Right, so it's been a few hours and here we are still going at it. All of these are complete, both of the fronts. Side skirts need a little bit more filler in some places. And the front bumper's now being done. Got some black on there as a guide coat, just to see if there's any high spots or low spots. It's just all been done to an 800 grit finish. It's coming out really, really well. It's taking a bit of time, but we're getting there. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. A little bit longer, get some pizza in us, and we'll be done. Get these panels back in the car next week, and hopefully it should be good for the wrap company. Here we have it. All done, all prepped. Every single panel finished to an 800 grit. All the way around the car. Some of them aren't on yet, of course. Want to put the front bumper on before I do the front arches and so on. But there's a couple of bits I need to do before then, which will be in a future video. I need to fit new headlights. I'm going to have a video on that, and I'm also going to be removing the air conditioning compressor and pump. And the main reason for that is because I've had them here. I bought especially the compressor. I bought brand new when I fixed the car up, but I've never used it. I've never filled it with gas or anything. So it's just kind of there, taking up the weight and blocking up the radiator. We could just fill it with gas, but I feel like I could just sell the compressor, fit an AC pump delete, and maybe the engine will rev a bit freer, make a little bit more power. Probably not, but who cares? So one thing we all agreed on was that we actually really like how this bumper looks with the primer and then the black outline showing through. It kind of looks like a comic book sketch, or like it's got this really nice but natural patina, but that'll all be covered up by the wrap, and that's all finished to an 800 grit finish. It was good to have the friends around. It really helped out getting all this done in a single day. It was a good laugh, all of us here. something we've not done in a long time, so it's a nice change. But yeah, next week I'm going to be doing a couple of bits under the bonnet and then putting all of it back together, getting it ready to go for a wrap. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Bit of a funny one, just sanding and spraying and so on, but had a few new faces on the channel, and it's good fun to just see friends again, hang out, work on cars together. Something that I've not done quite a while. So that's fantastic. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, do that good YouTube stuff. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, whatever. And until then, have a good one, stay safe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.